Knicks Pacers game 4. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This is a good game from start to end. I don't know, because on one end, I think for any team when you go down 3-1, it's like, man, it's over with. But I don't know, because this Knicks team is kind of just different. They built this team to specifically go against the Celtics. They successfully did that, even though Jason Tatum had that devastating ACL injury. I'm Achilles injury, I'm sure. Even though that happened, they still beat the Celtics, so they kind of accomplished what they wanted to. But then you're going against this Pacers team that beat the Cavaliers, number 1 seed, 64 wins. Donovan Mitchell had a little tweak, he had a little injury. Darius Garland had injury, but you still beat the number 1 seed. So I think both teams are battle tested, and the Pacers can definitely win Game 5 and close this out and move on to the NBA Finals. And this means nothing, but I think the Knicks just have that comeback pedigree, which I have in my notes here. They just have this comeback pedigree. Like, it felt like in this game they were never out. You have Karl Anthony Towns, Cat. I think Cat just gotta, like, in this game he was just playing big. Like, he was just going to the paint. Pause. He was just going to the paint. Just whoever you put in front of Miles Turner, it just didn't matter. He was just bullying his way to the paint, and it was either leading to a bucket or this, free throws, which a lot of people hate. A lot of people hate the free throws. Doris Burke yesterday calling Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a free throw merchant. Bro, at the end of the day, teams got to stop fouling. That's another thing I had in my notes. Pacers just have to stop fouling. The Knicks shot a lot of free throws. They shot a lot of free throws. And just, like, as a team, when you're fouling this much, you can't really, like, as a fan, you really can't complain. Watch the games, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these fouls, yeah, you could say Jalen Brunson is over-exaggerating the contact. Yeah, but at the end of the day, there is still contact to be called a foul. The Pacers just have to stop doing that. You can't give this Knicks team the chance to slow down, because the Pacers, they're trying to run fast. They're trying to get them fast break steals, rebounds, and they're trying to push up the court. It's one thing I like about this Pacers team. They are trying to run. They're trying to outrun you. They're trying to dart down the court, get that easy bucket, speed up momentum. The Knicks had good spurts where they played at the Pacers' momentum, but then they went, got the fouls, slowed it down. The Pacers, you have to stop that. You have to dictate the pace of the offense if you want to close out the series in Game 5 or Game 6 if you somehow lose Game 5, which I think is a real possibility. Like I said, the Knicks just have that comeback pedigree. Another thing I had in my notes from quarter 2, Halliburton, he had a crazy game. Tyrese Halliburton tonight had 32 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds. I mean, come on. Zero turnovers. He was crazy. He was crazy tonight. Perfect game. And it just felt like at every turn when the Pacers needed him, he was there. Clutch plays from Pascal Siakam. And another thing is just this Pacers team, they feel like they are the team, because basketball is a game of runs. And I feel like this Pacers team really emphasizes that. They went on, they ended every quarter, I think, in this playoffs. They've ended every quarter with a run. That's insane. They're literally just outspeeding teams. They're pushing the pace. They're being aggressive. Tyrese Halliburton in this game, he had a play where it was he got a 3-pointer in the third quarter. He had a 3-pointer. Then he came down and he got a steal off of Jalen Brunson when he came down the court, had it in the corner. Tyrese Halliburton comes over, hounds him, gets the steal. It's just like that energy. That type of energy is why the Pacers are potentially going to go to the finals. In round 2, everyone was saying, can Tyrese Halliburton or Jalen Brunson be in them top 10 talks or whatever. And top 10 is kind of rich, or, that's kind of a rich echelon player, but Tyrese Halliburton, he is showing why he could be in them talks. He's putting the energy on both sides of the floor. But there are others. And those others, you had the Aaron Nesmith game. Aaron Nesmith was good in this game. But this game, the role player of this game, Benedict Mathurin, bro, he went crazy. He had 10 points off the bench at some point in the third quarter. And just, he was everywhere. He kind of got, a little chippy with Jalen Brunson. And I don't even know who he was talking to when he was at the free throw line, but him and somebody was talking crazy at the free throw line, and Jalen Brunson trying to tell him, hey, bro, it's just basketball. And I'm like, that's kind of what you need on this Pacers team. You gotta, because you're not gonna always be the better team, so you have to outrun teams. You have to kind of get in these teams' minds. You kind of gotta be that chippy team, and that's what they've been, and they're one win away from the NBA Finals. The fourth quarter, the Knicks just have to hit the easy shots. You can't be missing these easy free throws, these wide open free throws. OG sauced up Miles Turner. Yeah, he was hitting. I mean, he got this bag. He got this Duffy. I'm talking about tween, behind the back. He got in this Duffy. And then had like the easy rise up. I wouldn't call it a fadeaway. Maybe it was a fadeaway, but it was just a like rise up jumper, and he just bricked it. You can't be missing those. Those are just easy gimme buckets that you just can't be missing. And it's gonna be a steep hill to climb, but those are shots you're going to need. In the moment, it might be minuscule, but that bucket. It was only like a 6-point game to end the game, so you get those little buckets and boom. Yeah, Mathurin, good energy all over, great impact off the bench. You're gonna need that if you're the Pacers. I just thought their bench just was better. They was getting good production from everyone: Aaron Nesmith, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, T.J. McConnell, Obi Toppin tonight was just good. He gave him a decent, 5 points, but the 5 points felt very, impactful. But yeah, Miles Turner, a lot of talk if he's going to get traded. I doubt it, because this Pacers team kind of thrives with Miles Turner. He's a great defensive impact. He put some great pressure on the Knicks. Yeah, OG Anunoby, he was good too. It's not like they played bad. It's not like the Knicks played bad. It's just, I don't know. This Pacers team, when you have Tyrese Halliburton playing the perfect game, and this Pacers team literally thrives off Halliburton. So if he's having the perfect game, everyone else is kind of rolling too. You kind of, like I said, you have to have the little things going for you. You got to hit the free throws. OG Anunoby missed like 3 free throws tonight or something. Those free throws were big free throws. That could have swung momentum. You got to stop fouling, and to have a chance offensively, defensively. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's I just don't know if it's the Knicks defense lapsing. If Halliburton is this good and he just hit another level, this man is coming through, just getting through. I don't know if the defense is like they're missing on communication. They're missing on, like a communication switch, because it's just easy runs for Halliburton in the paint. I've seen like 3 of those in the fourth quarter. Why is he just able to just dart and come between OG and just get it easily? This makes no sense to me. This is adjustments you have to make. You have to just lock in. Lock in, bro. Just lock in. Yeah, the momentum shots from the role players. You get a big 3 from Obi Toppin in the end towards the end of the game. You can't. It's just like it's over. It's just like it's over. It's kind of like that Rudy Gobert fadeaway from the playoffs. I think last year, when you just got players just hitting shots, it's just over with. And the Pacers literally thrive off momentum. The Knicks are going to have to stop that. You go to Madison Square Garden, Game 5. Hopefully, the Knicks can stop the Pacers in Game 5. Hopefully, they can come out. They're playing better basketball. Stop fouling so much. And just slow up this Pacers team. Slow them up and play Knicks basketball. You got to be able to play your brand of basketball. Stop playing their brand of basketball. Stop falling into the trap of playing the way they want you to. They want you to fall into that, run with us, because you're going to get tired. They know. But one good thing that Tom Thibodeau is doing, he's playing his role players. He's not just leaning on Jalen Brunson, I was about to call him Nick Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges. He's not just leaning on all them. He brought Josh Hart off the bench, so he's making adjustments. But you gotta, if you're gonna make adjustments like that, role players gotta be able to hit them easy shots, and just gotta be able to give you production. He's got to be able to give you production, because the Pacers bench is doing that, and they are thriving. They are red hot. If they go into Madison Square Garden and shut this out, I don't know if the Knicks even do something this offseason. What do they do? You don't go get Kevin. There's no need to go get Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Giannis is a realistic option, because what are you doing? Trading Karl Anthony Towns? I mean, I guess, but I think it's more than that. You're going to probably have to give OG and all that, so no. I don't know what you would do. I don't know. Maybe you go get Mikal Bridges' past teammate Cameron Johnson. I don't know. But it's not even like it's a lack of offense, but I don't know. Maybe it is, because, like I said, just missing the easy shots. You get somebody who can knock down those shots, and maybe we're having a different story. So maybe you do go get some shooting, but I don't think there's a big play in mind. But that's for another video. Anyway, Pacers 1 win away from the NBA Finals. Most likely going against the Thunder. That series is going to be good. Pacers, Thunder. Ooh. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, Pacers up 3-1. Knicks, brother, it just might be over. It just might be over, because even if you win Game 5, I don't think Pacers lose Game 6 in Indiana. So, yeah, it might be over, sadly. First video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Anyways, I'm out. Yeah.